Good morning. Today, our group will give a short presentation about international business and global strategy of Aston Martin. This is our outline of our presentation. Now, in background, Aston Martin is a British independent manufacturer of luxury sport cars and ground towers. It was founded in 1913 by Lionel Martin and Robert Bamford. The main product sites are in Gaydon, Warwickshire, England. This picture shows the Aston Martin has a significant global increase on 2017, but this chart shows Aston Martin met decreased profit on 2019. The current range of cars offered in its market mix are this model, and the brand of Aston Martin also keeps on coming up with new cars every few years. To meet a part of the high-quality demand of the car customer, the car's excellent design, outstanding power, and luxury interior give high-end customers a good buyer experience. Of course, the car is also expensive. This is a good choice for who prefer the high performance. As a high-level car, the selling price is kind of high with extreme quality. The target market of Aston Martin DB11 can be the group of people who have enough ability to afford. It can be both female and male. According to the policy of different countries, any adult can be the target customer because the design of Aston Martin DB11 is in a modern style. The target market can be the group of people who like modern and high-level, even luxurious lifestyle. The end users can purchase the car at any time if they like. The chart shows the competitiveness of four different brand cars, and the resources audit strengths are financial resources, physical resources, intangible resources, and the human resources. The also has weakness like some of the parts are common or supplied by other companies. On the company, the strengths are modern design, extreme performance, good financial resources, good quality, and a high-level corporate image and the market share. The weaknesses are insufficient dealer management and supplier chain management. Now, the bar chart of background shows the result of external environment. There has an increase on industry sales and growth rates for the past 2 years.
Environment, I will use pastel analysis to analyze the company business. There are political, economical, social, technological, and legal environment six-party in pastel analysis, which I think is more important is about technological and environmental factors. I want to combine those two factors because in those years, people are more focused on the environment, and the government encouraged the company to innovate the greener cars. And in those years, the self-driving autonomous cars is the new trend. So the company might try to design the self-driving autonomous car, which can reduce the greenhouse gas to fix the more people's flavor. And then the microenvironment by use Porter's file forces analyze. About the threat of new entrants, I think this part is low because the company has a long history and a big brand value. Even there are some new brands into the markets that can not influence the sales and the revenue of the Aston Martin. About the degree of industry rivals, I think this part is high because there are too many cars brands in the market, and those companies have more products with a lower price, which can earn more competitive advantages at that time. And about the bargaining power of suppliers, I think this part is low because the company have individual suppliers. The bargaining power of buyers, I think this part seems to be low because the price of Aston Martin is really high, and the followers and the customers of Aston Martin always some rich people with a lot of switching cost. So people might be more focused on the high quality and high quality of the products with ignoring the high price. About the threat of substitute, I think this part is might be high because in those years the pollution is really a big problem in global, and the government is more encourage people to choose the public transportation. There are some shared transportation methods like bicycle and taxi seems the new trend of transportation in those years. So maybe it can cause the threat of Aston Martin. Then SWOT analysis of the internal and the external environment. The internal environment have such strengths and weaknesses. And the strengths are good financial resources, high-level corporate image, and the extreme performance. And about weakness, it's insufficient dealer management and the supply chain management deficiencies. About external environment, there have such opportunities and threats. And the opportunities include the SUV model, the ECO-friendly, and the increased market penetrations and the market development. The threat includes the variety of powerful competitors and the substitute in the industries, which includes the costly product.
For this part is for strategy actions from SWOT analysis. The first one is WT strategy. They have very few models available at a time, which limits a consumer's choice, and the company is facing competition from big companies like Bentley, Porsche, Jaguar, and others. They will need to get into the market more to beat the contenders. The second one is for WO strategy. They have a very few models available at a time, which limits a consumer's choice. This is understandable, as they work with the best quality products and technical. Analyzing that anything that they do, they want it to be the best for their loyal customer base. And for ST strategy, it is a luxurious interior. The quality of those products are high, but there are few people can afford the high price of those products, and it has to face other luxurious companies like Porsche with more types of products. And for SO strategy, it have high market share of industry, so the company have higher competition ability to face the intense rival, and high quality help companies more popular in industry. And next next part is for level of international organization. There have three parts like competitors, experiences, and structure. For first one, the international level competitor, we chose China and France, the two market to have the expansion, and the two competitors like Porsche Panamera and Ferrari California. Competitor profiles in each target market enable the selection of the best primary target market country for the company and its products, as well as the development of an effective marketing program. And as the chart shows, we have the evaluation result, the average score of two markets. So it can say China is better than France. And for international level and experience and structure, it has more than 150 car dealerships in more than 50 countries on 6 continents, making them a global car brand. And from the organization chart of Aston Martin, they already have structures for international market.
In this part, I will talk about new market country. As you can see that, after macro-analysis, the graph shows that China is the first rank of the list, following by Brazil, United States, Germany, United Kingdom, and France. For the criteria of macro environment, we identify about population age for looking at the target group like a young generation, GDP, income per capita, because DB11 is high value product. So we need to focus on the potential of country cash flow. At the same time, for micro level, China is the most attractiveness with the criteria. In this area, we are looking at the local competitors, and we concern about export and import, processing, operation skill. This is because it can help to identify the opportunity to the new market. As a result, after the program calculates all of criteria, it can be seen that China is standing in the first rank with the highest score, following by the UK and France. So we choose China and France to analyze because the UK is the origin country of product. In-depth analysis. We decide to contact to Embassy and Ministry of Foreign Affairs for entering the product to China and France. The average score of contact are the same level. However, when looking at the score of TMP and CSP in each market, China is higher than France with 3.5 score. And for the financial and market entry condition, China still is the answer of this area with 4.41 score. As a result, after evaluation, the graph shows that China is the best target market of this product. For the product entry mode, we decide for direct export. It is current strategy of Aston Martin, but for the new market in China, joint venture will be the better situation because it is a requirement of Chinese government. To sum up, Aston Martin has ability to go with the global business. For the product like a DB11 that we choose, it has potential to sell in the international country. China is the new market that Aston Martin needs to focus on, especially for DB11 product. For business expansion, Aston Martin should involve to join to the joint venture with Chinese government because it can increase the opportunity of product selling. Thank you for watching our presentation.